A financial technology summit targeting women has for the first time been held in Uganda. Organized by Hipipo and its partners, the summit sought to empower women in ICT and, in addition, to enhance gender diversity in the fintech space. A 5-day Women in Fintech Hackathon preceded the inaugural event held at the Sheraton Hotel in Kampala. A 5-day hackathon organized by Hipipo and partners that culminated into the Women in Fintech Summit involved 15 women-led competitive teams. The groups were tasked to conceptualize and develop products that can enhance financial inclusion and benefit the end user as well as the developer. The first of its kind initiative in Uganda focused on saving, lending, payments, e-commerce and e-agriculture, among others, is geared at fostering innovation, leadership and champion empowerment of women in digital financial inclusion.
As a significantly productive workforce in any community, it is important that women have access to and usage of ICT to enhance and support their businesses and other aspects of their lives. Women in Uganda are increasingly adopting ICT in their businesses, which has provided them with the opportunity to engage in online trade, to purchase goods and services, to advertise their products online, and even gain access to regional and international markets.
So the women have come out to showcase what they have, and indeed they are doing great in innovations in ICT, supporting sectors like education, agriculture, financial services like banking, savings, and all that. You've seen a lot of innovators coming out telling you what they have, and this one has really now demonstrated that women are doing great.
Kanzu Code team, which won the competition, got certificates of participation and a $2,000 cash prize to help them develop their project further.
Our system was about digital bulk payments. We are designing a solution to enable small and medium-sized businesses easily make payments for wages, payments for anything in their normal and daily business operations. So this is so exciting. We are so excited to be a part of this, and we cannot wait for this solution to go to market.
Majority of Africans trapped in the informal economy are women. It is therefore important that the existing fintech companies take steps to have more women in their senior management teams so that they are inclusive and address the diversity issue.
And my recommendations included, number one, I think Hipipo is already doing that. They've already involved women in the conceptualization design of fintech solutions with this hackathon, and I hope they continue to do so, because this will give us a pipeline of solutions that are actually truly representative of the population. I would also urge the fintech industry as a whole to ensure that they employ women in their senior management teams so that they have innovative and balanced teams. This is not just the right thing to do, but it is most importantly the profitable thing to do. In terms of regulation, Uganda recently passed the National Payments Systems Act 2020, and this needs to be assessed and dissected to see that in fact these regulations and the environment that they will recreate is inclusive, and it will further promote gender inclusion.
With accessibility to digital finances, women will have the ability to earn money and choose how to spend and invest it. Global Fintech's Index City Rankings 2020 revealed that in the fintech industry, women represent only 30% of the entire workforce, which has created a challenge within gender diversity.
It is obvious the financial technological space globally is dominated by men, but then efforts like this by the private sector will ultimately change the status quo. Dennis Igor for UBC Business.
Most of the biggest disruption in technology, especially in the web space, have been by men. The Zuckerberg, the great Bill Gates, the Jeff Bezos, the Larry Pages of this world, and all those kind of people.
Hipipo and partners Cross-Lake Technology, Mojaloop and Uganda'S are determined to empower women in financial technology under the Include Everyone program. It's widely acknowledged that fintech has a gender diversity problem.
And it is factual that whenever women try to do innovation, in any sector around technology, they really impact. Why? Because they are more related and more closely related with the problems that the people that need the services face. A woman is the first person who knows that yaka is very important, because when a baby is crying and they are not used to darkness, it means something different to her, not just a loss of sleep.
But there are key challenges that impede Ugandan women's participation in financial technology space.
The challenge as young people, and I said it earlier, is a lack of patience and the desire to achieve so much and to be able to have houses and cars and very, very quickly. It's not going to happen. Business takes some time unless you're very lucky.
An entrepreneur and women in business mentor, Dr. Maggie Chigozi encourages girls at all levels of education to study subjects that will equip them to work in the current and future fintech industry and find their product fit for the market.
Everybody in school, right from primary 1, should be doing computers, should be doing something in ICT. And by the time you get to university, you are still, as part of your, if I'm a doctor like me, even as a doctor, I am doing ICT, so that everybody who comes out of any university or any tertiary institution can actually use a computer.
The question of affordability and gender diversity in the future of the industry is emphasized by Innocent Kawoya, the CEO Hipipo.
The fact that innovation comes as a result of thinking differently or disruptively, women are supposed to first make sure that their first capital is having information and knowledge. So when you go and use the internet for 20 minutes, for 20 hours, use 1 hour to search and read about what other women are doing in the world, or what other businesses are doing, and think differently and get to understand the most pressing problems in your society.